What's up? This is John from Devil Driver. You're watching Metalheadz.
People like you to make people like me. It takes people like me to make people like you.
Okay, this is Pete from Metalheadz, and I'm hanging out with John from Devil Driver. How's it going, dude?
Pretty good. How are you, Petey?
Yeah. Petey.
Petey.
That's like American Pie, isn't it? Petey.
I don't know.
American Pie 2, you seen that?
Nope.
No.
I've seen American Pie 1. It sucked.
You thought it sucked? I thought it was
Except for
kinda
that one bedroom scene where that one chick gets naked. She was
funny.
pretty
Oh,
hot.
no, dear.
She's pretty much stunningly perfect.
It couldn't get any better.
No.
No. So, anyway, Hammerfest, yeah.
Anyways.
Yeah. Your headline festival today. Is this a show you've been quite looking forward to?
Yeah, it was a little difficult for us though because we're right in the middle of writing, so we had to like kind of just break off from that and get into this mode for a day. You know, it's a lot of travel, but
Yeah, you come over from the States.
yeah, you know, we were asked to do it. We said, hey, fuck it, why not?
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
You just said, you've been writing.
Yes.
How's the writing process going?
Okay, it's about done.
It's done.
Yeah,
I mean, Pray for Villains only came out, was it last year?
Yeah,
and I know Des said something about wanting to be more consistent with albums. How come you guys are trying to get albums out faster?
it's just a way to keep things like consistent in your life too. Like we took off so much time in 2008,
Yeah.
and it was just unnecessary. You know, it was too much time. So I mean, once we weren't even done mixing for Pray for Villains, and we were writing for the next album just because it was something to do, and it's just better. And I think the way the world is in the industry is. I think the days of doing a record and then taking 3 years off and doing another one aren't really realistic anymore either.
No, you have to keep in the public eye constantly, right?
Yeah, and you know, it's like, you know, touring and touring is income too. So it's like you got to keep busy, but you can't keep touring off the same record for 4 years. You know, maybe Machine Head can, but not us.
Alright, cool. So the last time I saw you guys then was on your headline tour you did in the UK with Behemoth.
Uh-huh.
How happy were you with how that tour went?
I was really happy. Like it seemed for us that it was just a big jump in popularity since the last time we were here.
It was packed, wasn't it?
Yeah, most of them sold out, and you know, I think it was like 8 out of 10 sold out or something, and it was just it felt like we had gained some ground over here, and people were starting to catch on to us.
Yeah, I mean, good variety on the bill as well.
I love that bill, man.
Yeah, Suicide and Malefist, bringing some new boys, up. Is this something you're really going to try and continue doing?
Yeah, I think we have plans to come back here probably in November with a package that's unbelievable.
Yeah. Any hints or
No.
No.
Well, I mean,
don't even ask.
We're at the level where the talks are so in the beginning that it could easily fall through. So it would.
Would this be on the back of the new album, or are you hoping to release the album?
We're recording April 15th, so I'm not sure.
It's like a maybe, I guess.
I am not sure when we're gonna record it. I'm not sure when it's coming out yet at all. So that could be maybe not. I don't know. I can't answer that.
Okay, cool. The BBC actually just released a documentary on heavy metal, how it got started, and how it's inspired so many people. And I was wondering, I was watching it. Do you think bands such as yourselves, maybe Five Finger, will ever be able to be maybe as big as Black Sabbath and Iron Maidens ever again?
I don't think so. No.
Because I sometimes think the world's begging for a huge metal band again.
Yeah, and it always seems like the bands that are the biggest bands at the moment are never as big as the ones that were the biggest bands before it.
Yeah.
It's just, I just don't think, I think the market, it's very saturated with a lot of more acts than there were in 1986. And, I would say off the top of my head, Metallica was the biggest metal act for a while, and they still are. But, and then not the next big thing, but, in terms of, Slipknot's pretty big, but they're not as big as Metallica, No. But Pantera was bigger than Slipknot, and then it's just like Lamb of God's sort of at least in America, kind of the biggest metal band, but they're not as big as Pantera was. It's like I think it's just things are just dwindling down to a smaller level, but what are you gonna do?
Yeah.
The bands are still amazing. That's I don't even know if that's true. That's just sort of a theory. I don't know. Just like I don't think there ever will be another Metallica that big that will just take the world by storm with something so new and fresh and that just blows millions of people's minds.
Heavy metal's grown so much as a genre now.
Yeah.
It's hard to recreate it, I guess.
Yeah, it's fucking A. I don't know. I wish, I hope, but I don't see, you know, Devil Driver selling out 20,000 seaters in 20 years from now. You know, like just non-stop madness for us. I don't know. You know.
Hammerfest then is sort of a cool mid-sized festival. Do you think it's good having festivals of this size for the younger bands to be breaking through?
Yeah, you know, any show for a newer band and any festival is what you need to be doing to get your name out there. So, and me personally, I'd much rather play I think it's sold out, right?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know how many people it is, but I'd rather play a smaller festival like this sold out than play like some kind of 30,000 people when there's only 10,000 people there, you know? Yeah, this is more like a fucking club show almost, you know? It's cool. It's called a festival, but
cool.
You know.
Now I know you're probably going to be absolutely busy all day, but are you going to hope to check out any other bands?
Yeah, I'm gonna watch Napalm Death for sure. I'm gonna probably after I'm done, take a shower, catch a little bit of Five Finger. I haven't seen them, and I've known like the singer for quite a long time since he was a motor grader. So it's kind of an old drinking buddy, you know. So hopefully I'll see a couple songs of theirs.
Awesome, cool. Well, John, cheers for hanging out, me man, and hopefully I'll see you again soon.
All right, buddy.
Cheers.
Forgiveness, oh, you play God.